Hi guys, Jessica here. I'm here with a book review. The book is Hearts at Stake by Alyxandra Harvey. It's the first book in this bind-up. I pretty much read all of it today. I read about 40 pages each, 2 nights before bed, and then I soared through the rest of the 170 today. So this tells the story of the Drake vampire family. Pretty much, it's an ancient family of vampires that when they turn 16 years old, they become vampires. They are not turned by a vampire, they are chemically changed. And they're a long time ago, the story goes that during Henry VIII's reign, a woman in Scotland had a prophecy that the daughter of the Drake family will at one time rule the world, rule the land. And I believe, let me tell you correctly, pretty much in the Drake family, in 4 generations, Solange, who is our main character, was the first girl ever born a Drake. And she has 7 brothers. And the generation, her father's generation, he had 2 brothers. And her grandfather's generation, he had 1 brother. So there's never been a daughter born into the Drake family. So she would become queen, and everybody knows the prophecy. Well, there's different phases of vampires. There are those that are evil, that kind of are created because they have been kind of demons in a way. There's different types that are hunters, and there's different factions, those that follow a certain vampire and those that have turned against him. So there's all kinds of different kinds of vampires going on in the story. And then you have the story of that people are trying to hunt Solange, and her birthday is coming up in a few days, and as I just explained to you, she becomes the vampire then. So they're chasing her and her family, and there's all kinds of other backstories going on. It took a little bit for the story to develop, because there is a lot, and I don't want to explain all of it. I didn't give you all the names of the different vampires and such, but there's a lot of history in this story, which I think Alyxandra did a great job in really creating a world that seemed believable and almost like a vampire soap opera. It wasn't something so simplistic that I would be like, God, why am I reading another vampire novel? This is something different. This is something unique. And I did enjoy it. It did get going towards the end of the first book, where I said, okay, I understand, because you want me to buy the next book. Too bad I already had the bind-up, but I didn't feel like much happened until about halfway through, or 2/3 of the way through. But I do think it's worth it. If you really enjoy vampire novels, you want something that's different, that isn't simplistic and isn't just a love story. You want something that has some history behind it. There's royalty, there's chases, there's adventure, there's depth. If you want something like that, then definitely check out this bind-up, Ruling Passion, which includes Hearts at Stake, which is what I'm reviewing. The second book is Blood Feud, and the third book is Out for Blood. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue to the second book now, or I'm going to start one of my top 10 or top 14 to be read spring 2013 books, which should be posted before I post this video. And if you haven't checked that out, definitely check it out. Talks about some of the books that I have coming up for reviews, and gives you some ideas of stuff that I like to read. So I'm not exactly sure. I think I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to read another book, and then I'm going to come back to this, and vice versa. And I think that's what I'm going to do with the other bind-ups that I have, unless I have to read it. But with this one, yeah, stuff happened. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, the second book's going to be great. But I'm just like, I'll read it later. So, I'm not saying it's not bad. I'm a critic. After 4 years of YouTube videos and reading, gosh, I can't even tell you how many books I've read. I can't even tell you, 500 in the last 4 years. 400, I don't know, hundreds. I'm very critical of this genre, just because I've read a lot, I know what's out there, and while the storyline is great, some of the characters to me are not very strong. I don't think the character development themselves is great, but the plot and the twists are better than the characters, if that makes sense. So you're not really going to be attached to the characters. I'm not. I'm just really more attached to, what's going to happen. There's a feud, and, is she going to become queen, or is she not, or are they going to kill her, or is there people that are going to betray her, or stuff like that. So if you like stuff like that, then definitely check this out. $10 for the first 3 books, and I'm sure if you go on Amazon or half.com, you can get it for even less. So that's my review. So I hope you enjoy this. To any new subscriber, thanks for coming, thanks for watching. Hopefully you stay subscribed, and if you have any suggestions for videos, definitely let me know. I love doing tags and such and things other than reviews, so definitely check me out. Bye.